Global developments to impact Sri Lanka. Headlines. India expands at its quickest pace in a year. Inventories cut US economic growth, but momentum remains. China's manufacturing activity decreased for the fifth consecutive month. India's GDP expanded at its fastest pace in a year during the April to June quarter. According to V. Ananthanajeshwaran, India's chief economic advisor, the country maintains a 6.5% growth prediction for 2023, but stressed the presence of external pressures despite promising growth prospects. Unexpected dry weather conditions will likely drive commodity prices higher and limit consumer expenditure. Impact on Sri Lanka. Accelerated growth in India aids Sri Lanka's recovery and future prospects. Exports to India are only about $1 billion per annum. However, transshipments to India account for a significant 65 to 70% of Colombo port's volume. Further, India is now Sri Lanka's largest tourist market, and the higher discretionary spending power of India's citizens is boosting the local economy. The United States economy grew at a slower than expected 2.1% in the second quarter of the year. This was due to inventory liquidation resulting from a buildup of supplies. However, Reuters is reporting a pickup in momentum early in this quarter as a tight labor market supports consumer spending. Lydia Bosur, a senior economist at EY Parthenon, notes that Fed officials are open to additional tightening measures while acknowledging the second quarter GDP growth drop and reiterating the policy halt initiated in September. Impact on Sri Lanka. Exports to the United States, Sri Lanka's largest export market, fell to $1 billion from January to July this year, marking an 11.8% decrease from the previous year. Sri Lanka is banking on increased US consumer spending to boost its exports to solve the current balance of payments crisis. China's manufacturing activity declined for the fifth straight month in August, increasing pressure on policymakers to accelerate economic development. China is currently dealing with challenges such as real estate collapse, sluggish consumer expenditure, and weak credit growth. There was an increase in new orders, and manufacturing owners reported higher producer prices. Impact on Sri Lanka. This is concerning news for Sri Lanka. While China is not one of Sri Lanka's main export markets, the island nation hopes to attract over 150,000 Chinese tourists. A slowdown in the Chinese economy can put pressure on their citizens' discretionary spending. About 250,000 Chinese travelers visited Sri Lanka each year before the COVID-19 pandemic. And that's a wrap for this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest developments in Sri Lanka. Until next time, have a great day.